and I'm delighted to welcome all of you to the Idea to Startup Pitchfest, which is being organized in association with IIM Udaipur Incubation Center. Delighted to welcome all of you to the Idea to Startup Pitchfest. Just so you know, this session is being recorded and it's being currently live streamed on YouTube as well. And I would also like to thank all of our eminent guests, Mr. Dev Lapati, Dr. D. Chakrapani, Dr. Jhansi, Dr. Vasundhara, and Suresh Thaka, as well as our panelists for their presence and active participation. Your presence makes this event even more special today. As the grand finale unfolds today, anticipation, excitement, and a hint of anxiety fill the air. Amidst the myriad of emotions churning inside our finalists, it is time to commence the Pitchfest process. I'm pleased to invite Suresh Thaka, the CEO of IIM Udaipur Incubation Center, to launch this exciting event. Over to you, Suresh.
Thank you, Mihir. Thank you. I once again welcome each and everyone, the participants, the jury members who have joined us for today's demo day cum valedictory ceremony. I'm, so happy that we have received such a, 107 participants who have been part of this program and who have been with us since last 16 weeks and who all shall be graduating today with the demo day and the valedictory ceremony. So my heartiest congratulations to all these 107 participants who have been with us since last 16 weeks and taken this from idea to the startup journey with us. And with the support of our mentors also. So I would like to again, express my gratitude for all the experts who have been part of this program and the mentors who have specifically, provided one-to-one mentorship, dedicated time, duration, and, their insights to these participants, okay, to the teams in the group, especially the mentoring sessions. So my heartfelt gratitude to those experts and the mentors who some of them have joined us today in this valedictory ceremony. And I will, because we are bound by the time, so I just congratulate all the participants who are graduating and hand over to Mihir. Later on, I will talk about, the teams that are graduating and the participants that are graduating, how the incubation center can continue to provide them support if they wish to pursue their idea on a full-time basis with the incubation center. So, Mihir, over to you.
Absolutely, Suresh. Thank you so much for a wonderful start to today's session. And now I would go ahead and like to invite Alok Jain, the founder and CEO of Moonpreneur, to throw some light on the program. Over to you, Alok.
Thanks, Mayor. And first of all, thanks IIM Udaipur Incubation Center for the opportunity. I think these are incredible events whenever we conduct our finale, and this just gives the big meaning to what our mission is. So really appreciate the opportunity. I certainly stand here before you guys with a heart brimming with gratitude and inspiration, representing Moonpreneur. And the idea to start a program, this would not have been possible without the IIM Udaipur Incubation Center. I like to thank the entire team, especially Suresh Dhaka and Meenal Jain of IIM Udaipur, for your creative partnership, continuous support in making this program a success. And our association, this is our first batch with IIM Udaipur. It certainly humbles us and is strengthening our ongoing relationship with a prestigious institute like IIMs, as well as many IITs we have partnered. And certainly, I'd like to mention Mr. Dev Lapati, the president and CEO of S2 Tech and Fortune Fund, who played a pivotal role in charting the path of bringing these programs to India and helping us embark on a remarkable journey. An institute in his own right, Day has been us since day one, and I think he was really instrumental for this kind of program. So that's how the journey started. And I really like to take the opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to him for sponsoring the program and providing continuous support now for years. And I also like to thank the valuable partners for the program, AMS, Andhra Mahila Sabha, and Enriva, a heartfelt gratitude to Jhansi ma'am and Vasundhara ma'am and all the mentors of partnering institution. Also like to thanks Srinivas Kota and Naveen Chikoti and the mentors of Enriva. Certainly a big thanks for all your support. And I believe the Chakrapani sir is here. So we are honored to have him here. He is an ex-bureaucrat. He has been doing exemplary work. He has been retired a long time ago, but I don't think a person of his personality can ever retire. So I'd like to express my gratitude to him for his continuous support in overseeing these programs. Last but not least, I'd like to thank our esteemed panelists, Avinash Kalia, Rakesh Misra, Ken Burke. Ken has joined us from Silicon Valley. It's 5:30 here, and Manish Goel. So thanks a lot, all our panelists. When it comes to entrepreneurship, the need is certainly global, and especially in the developing nations for the future needs. And I'm not sure how soon. I think that it seems like things are at so high pace. When the India will change from developing to developed can happen very quickly. If I am looking back our journey, it's really immensely proud of how far we have come in such a short time. I think we have done many programs through all these initiatives with various IIT and IIMs and other prestigious institute of India, then Africa. We have run this program in several countries in LATAM and US. So really very proud. The initiative in India is very crucial to us, and it's already showing very strong outcomes. We have at least 20 companies started via our effort. And as an outcome of this program, you might not start your entrepreneurial journey immediately. Some will do. And I really encourage, but I think having this entrepreneurial mindset will take you far. And after a few years of experience and all that, you might start your journey later. So to the talented participants of today's Pitchfest, your innovative ideas, unwavering determination. I think it takes a lot there. We started with over 607 students, and 6 teams are going to participate here. So the whole entrepreneurial spirit, it is certainly inspiring. You have not only showcased your creativity, but also your ability to shape the future of our entrepreneurial landscape. Each one of you has certainly brought something unique to the table. Without that, it wouldn't have been possible to be part of this finale. So certainly your energy and passion are a testament to the remarkable talent that thrives in India, and these initiatives can change the world. So I like to tell all our finalists that they have making the right move at the perfect moment, especially the startup ecosystem. Initiatives like Startup India, they are making big changes, and as in Indian startups are flourishing, I think there cannot be any better time than now to take this kind of initiative forward. Just in closing, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the university, the participant, our distinguished panelists, and all who have contributed to making this Pitchfest an exceptional success. Together, we are forging a community of innovators and future leaders who will shape the landscape of tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward and eagerly anticipate witnessing the impact of your ideas. And once again, thank you, and may the spirit of innovation continue to illuminate your path. Back to you, Meher.
Thank you, Alok, for your valuable insights and encouraging words. And now I have the absolute pleasure of inviting Dave Velapati, the CEO and president of S2 Tech, whose inspirational journey and remarkable achievements are truly commendable. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mihir. Congratulations to all the finalists who have come to this stage. You have an amazing journey and future, and I'm hoping that all of you, or at least one of you, would become the future Elon Musk of India. So, I mean, you have the potential, you have the opportunity with India going to become the third largest economy. So the future growth is across the world, is only in India right now. The only economy in the world that is growing is India. So you are at the center of this. And if you just change your mindset, instead of becoming a clerk of a company or a government, so you become a creator, and that's in your hands. And once you become a creator, you create wealth, you create products, services, you make India better. So it's the future is yours, and I wish you all success, and I wish you all good luck. And anything is possible in India at this point of time. It's your dreams are the only limitations. If you can dream high and you work towards that, you can achieve. So again, congratulations. And I'd like to thank everyone who have helped with this effort, especially Suresh Dhaka, Alok Jain and team, and Andhra Mahila Sabha, NRAVA, all the organizations, all the people that helped get you to this stage. I really want to thank. And more importantly, the students right now, you have a wonderful opportunity to incubate your idea at the IIM Udaipur Incubation Center. The incubation is something I'll consider as a mother incubating the child. So for 9 months, once the mother incubates the child, you see a wonderful child, beautiful child. So that's the type of thing that I'm kind of looking at it. You go into IIM Udaipur and you produce a wonderful, beautiful, exciting child that is a business, and that you will actually help grow and make it even bigger than Tesla. Or even, Elon Musk is only going to the Mars, but there are so many billions of stars in the cosmos. We ought to explore all of them. And so hopefully, you get this education, inspiration, and pick a problem that's bugging everybody in the world and solve it, and you become even wealthier than Elon Musk. So congratulations, and wish you all success. Mihir, back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts and wisdom with us. And today, with great honor, I have to introduce you to our panelists for the day. We have 4 distinguished personalities with us today. And let us give a big hand to our 4 panelists. Mr. Avinash Kalia, the founder of the Crucible Fund and Crucible Investment Advisors. Rakesh Mishra, the founder director of Venture DNA Lab. Manish Goel, CA turned entrepreneur behind the Queen's Quinoa that is revolutionizing the food industry. And finally, Ken Burke, the CEO and founder of the Entrepreneur Now Network. Let's have a round of applause for our panelists. All right, so now everybody, the time has come to kick off the show, and we now welcome our 6 finalist teams to pitch their innovative ideas. Every team will get 8 minutes total, and you will have time to present your presentation along with 4 minutes for questions and answers. So we will be timing that, and let us get started. So without further ado, I would go ahead and like to introduce Group 1's presentation. Group 1, Cat on a Mission.
Thank you. Do I share my screen?
We have it.
Oh, you have it. Hello, welcome to the pitch presentation of Cat on a Mission. Curiosity can save the world. We strongly believe this, and we want to do this through designer sustainable hemp jackets. Fast fashion or mainstream fashion is harming the planet and creating a great loss to the planet. Sustainable fashion can be the solution, and people are willing to pay a premium. In fact, 60% of Indians are willing to pay a premium for sustainable products. We're targeting the eco-conscious youngster who's young, who wants to look good and also make the planet feel good at the same time. They hope to be fashionable without harming the environment. Cat on a Mission's designer sustainable hemp jackets can save the world in style. We know that the sustainable fashion market in India is estimated to reach $9 billion by 2025. There are a few sustainable fashion brands, but they're still upcoming. No one is making exclusive hemp jackets in India, and this is an opportunity for Cat on a Mission. Presenting designer sustainable hemp jackets by Cat on a Mission. Hemp is 100% biodegradable and 100% sustainable. It happens to be the most eco-friendly textile on the planet. Our market opportunity is immense. The TAM, which is the total addressable market, is the total apparel market size in India. But the serviceable addressable market is the sustainable fashion industry market, which is at $9.8 billion. Of this, the serviceable but obtainable market for Cat on a Mission is 5% of eco-friendly consumers in top 5 metros of India in the first 5 years of launch. What's more, we know that India happens to be one of the most sustainable friendly markets in the world. We ranked number 1 in fact. 89% of Indians surveyed in Statista claim to buy sustainable and eco-friendly fashion. When you do a normal random Google scan for bomber jackets, a lot of fast fashion brands come to the search. There are a few sustainable bomber jackets, but they're increasingly expensively priced. There are no brands selling hemp bomber jackets, and that's where our opportunity lies. Competition is a conventional fashion mindset, and we have to break this conventional fast fashion habit of Indian consumers. No player is providing and delivering truly eco-friendly bomber jackets to Indians. And with that, our value proposition is to be sustainable by design and intention. Our business model is to launch online via website and sustainable marketplaces like Brown Living and Amala Earth. We also want to market on digital media and social media, especially Instagram, since urban target audience is available there. We want to adopt a bespoke, customized model where we will make jackets as per consumers' measurements. And we also want to create an EMI payment model to encourage student community to buy us. Our marketing plan will be powered by our founder Nisha Ganeri, who's an advertising professional with 17 years of experience. We want to be priced at rupees 8,000 onwards per bomber jacket with a profit margin of 25%. This profit margin can go up if economies of scale can be achieved. Presenting Team Cat on a Mission, Nisha, Rahul and Vishnu. Vishnu is a little camera shy, that's why his photograph is missing. With that, we come to the end of our pitch presentation. The business model canvas is here on this slide for all of you to see. We want to cover a lot of ground through this pitch presentation. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you, Group 1, Cat on a Mission. Now your Q&A round with the panelists starts now.
Thank you.
I do have a question with regards to cost. Specifically, the profit margin of 25% has me a little bit concerned. And when you say profit margin, is that your COGS or your gross margin? So if you could explain that a little bit further, and I would like to understand how the cost of or the price of this jacket compares to non-hemp jackets as well. How competitive will you be?
Sure. So basically, the non-hemp sustainable jackets start anywhere from rupees 6,500 to 7,000 onwards. We are priced at rupees 8,000. So we are at a slight premium as compared to regular sustainable jackets. But there are no hemp jackets in India right now. So we will be innovating in the market. And we had submitted a whole financial sheet. This is not the final pitch video. This is the other pitch video that got screened. We have submitted the final pitch video and the final deck with the whole cost sheet, where we know that, we put in like our cost is coming out to be around 6,500 rupees per jacket. And so we know that, we kind of know that once we achieve economies of scale through our hemp sourcing, which is right now priced at rupees 700 to 750 rupees per meter, we're going to get that down further down when we have economies of scale, and we're going to actually be able to figure out a better profit margin.
That's going to be definitely an issue. You may need to look at going to a higher price. just as a comment, that there's not enough money there to sustain the business, even in a startup mode. Depending on your volume's going to be very important. So that is a bit of a concern, but very nice business, by the way. Very good job. Excellent job.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank
We
you.
work on the financials, of course. And once our sourcing strategy is in place, we feel that our profit margins will definitely go in.
Disha, one question. Sorry.
Yes.
Why hemp?
Hemp is 100% biodegradable. Most other fabrics take 200 to 250 years to biodegrade. Hemp takes 1 to 5 months to biodegrade after you use it and throw it off. It happens to be the fashion, future of the world. Like, a lot of people don't know about this, but we, through our research and by being curious, we actually believe curiosity can save the world. And hemp is 20 times more stronger than cotton. It lasts 30 times more longer than cotton. It has a longer shelf life. It's a higher quality. It's also, it keeps you cool during warm climate, and it keeps you warm during cool climate. So it's actually very, very temperature, responsive. And also it absorbs your sweat. If you're hot, it keeps you insulates you when it's cold. So it's actually a wonder fabric, which a lot of people have not tapped into because it's not produced on mass scale. But we do know our sources in Uttarakhand and Uttaranchal, where actually a lot, sources like Hemp Foundation, Hemp Fabric Lab, where local women from the community are getting into hemp manufacturing and cultivation. So it's actually giving back to the community in a big way as well, because we want to be sustainable, and our supply chain will take care of, communities and growth of marginal segments as well.
Great.
Yeah, so I was going to talk about cotton, but I think you have partly answered that. But historically, hemp has been around for centuries, right? Just as cotton and jute. So why has there been no attempt to create a fabric out of hemp before? You have massive usage of jute for storage, packaging, etc. Cotton's always been around for thousands of years. Why is hemp not being so popular? Is there any particular reason why we are sort of discovering it now?
Yes. So there are two
1
reasons.
minute left. Yeah, continue.
Sorry. One is, of course, the popularity, right? Because hemp is not produced on mass scale, a lot of people don't know about it, and cotton is produced on mass scale. And it's not as easy to grow hemp as it is for cotton, right? And it was earlier, colors were not available in hemp fabrics, right? Like what I'm wearing right now are colors which are bright and appealing. Earlier, it was all bland, browns, natural colors. And that's not like something which kind of lends itself easily to attractive fashion for, Gen Z and millennials who want colors and vibrancies and things like that. Only now we are discovering natural dyes to actually, have colors in fabric. And it's like, we're getting into like 140 GSM fabric, 150 GSM fabric, different thicknesses, which kind of lends itself to jackets. Earlier, it was 250 GSM, 300 GSM, really thick and not very easy to like tailor and design. And the fall of the fabric is not that good.
Time's up. And thank you, Team Cat on a mission. Let's have a round of applause for their presentation. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. Now I invite Group 2 with their business idea, Koshish.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohit Maheshti. I'll be talking about business idea from Group 2, and our team name is Koshish. I stay in Udaipur. Next to my home, we have a small family staying. The husband does small mean jobs across the nearby areas, and wife is at home taking care of 2 kids. Sometimes also take care of kids as well and family's finances also. But she cannot spend the whole day to do jobs because of kids' education and different responsibilities. She wants small types of gig jobs which she finds tough to get. We want to support her through these initiatives which we want to work upon. So the problem which we have seen is this small type people looking for big type of jobs. And across the globe, if you see, this industry is going to grow, as well as female participation is going to grow. But currently we do not have any good sustainable model to support them. If you look at this whole particular persona profile of the particular ladies, They are mobile savvy, they are 10, 8, 10 educated, they can do transactions on mobile, they can do Facebook and different things, but they are not able to network with people, or they have some network, they are limited to network, but they cannot go and find multiple jobs. So we want to support them. In the context of that, there is pressure of society, there is a pressure of financial transaction, there is a pressure of traveling, then there is a pressure of other personas of job-giving employees as well as middlemen people also. Okay? Solution what we are thinking is creating an online platform where we provide gig jobs to all the skilled employees, okay, which is temporary in nature, part-time in nature. Okay, we like to have a great UI. We like to mobilize these resources on an offline basis while we have to manage all the transactions online basis. Okay, for all the premium services, we will have a paid plans for them. Basic services will be free for everyone to search jobs and search employees, but a lot of premium services can be there, which will be paid, which will be giving us paid services. Okay? In phase 2 and phase 3 and phase 4, we can obviously go ahead and expanding it to multiple services and multiple other personas. Okay? We did obviously MVP in the market. We went and talked to many people, some businesses, small businesses, and the employee loved the idea. They were asking where are we going to start, and they picked a couple of people through our references. That was a fulfilling exercise for us. While we had some ideas coming from them, multiple features which we added on our platform. Okay? Market opportunity is growing big way because even the gig economy is growing, and the hospitality packaging industry where we are focusing, that is also growing. Okay? Competitive analysis, if we see across the globe, there are a lot of models, a lot of companies are available on platforms, but most of them provide digital type of work as well as to educated people, not to not so educated people, and physical type of work. Okay? So in this business model, we want to focus city by city, one city to one city, because we need to have offline setups as well. Okay? And as we go ahead, we'll have to take support of NGOs and support to mobilize these people also. Platform will be available. We want to have our targets reach to multiple people. In revenue model, what you want to do, obviously, we'll have paid services, a lot of paid services are available. We'll have paid model for the companies as well as for employee to find to get better services. Okay? In financials, we have our expenses plan, we have our investment plan, how much money we have to raise in the first 2 years of operations. We have marketing costs going up and going down after a certain time because of in the beginning investment in a lot of marketing as well as on the platform. Okay? We have got some targets as well as the money we are making through this platform and how much we plan to reach to a break even for operational expenses in less than 2 years. In summary, this is what is given over here, what we are showing. In a very nutshell, this is how the whole canvas looks like. For these people, we want to support through these type of services, and we want to make money through this process as well. Okay? I hope this was good, and this is for us. Finally, thank you from our side. All 4 of us as team member worked through these ideas, and thank you everyone. Bye-bye.
All right, that was team group 2 with the idea Koshish, and now let's start the Q&A round.
This question is on marketing side. I'd like you to talk a little bit about your go-to-market strategy. Specifically, how are you going to attract these job seekers? And more importantly, how are you going to attract the people that have the work? If you could talk about both sides very quickly of the of that marketplace equation. I didn't get that from your presentation.
Okay. I hope you can hear me. For marketing to these people, since they live in small areas of not so educated all the time, so we will be having physical centers on each cities where we will be approaching these people through NGOs and different government models, as well as visiting to their areas, to their own network of people, because most of these people work in their own networks of 20, 30, 40 people whom they know in their localities. So we will walk through them references, and that's how we'll reach them to onboard on platform freely. Anyone can onboard. And we will be approaching the companies as well, or the middlemen, which we call staffing companies, or the employers, who we will be meeting them one-on-one, that we will provide these type of people on platform, so that we get in the beginning for 5-6 months, we'll have to do all this physical work as well in the city, so that we can get all of them trusting on the platform. And as we have the job fulfillment going along, obviously then trust will go up faster, and a lot of reference and word of mouth will kick in. So initially we'll have to do marketing, maybe offline, online, both the ways. But a physical effort is required to reach these people as well.
Hi, Manish, very quickly, just want to check in the competition. I see most of what you have put in there. I see the missing a lot of these offline, the startups like GigChain, Wise, Apna, Vahan. These are the ones who are actually providing services for blue collar workers, or I think the segment you are talking about. I saw them entirely missing from your competition landscape. Any particular reason?
Yeah, they do provide, but most of all these offline workers are providing work for most of the man mostly. Okay, so there they can be mechanics, they can be all the repair people. We are focusing primarily on female community for this type of work, where we need people for hand packaging industries, we need people in event industries. So our focus is mostly our team. That's what we are focusing upon primarily on the female on this, where we do not find lot many skilled people who are in the market, and females are not all the time available to do jobs. Sometimes they will be half an hour, sometimes season wise they will be on and off. Okay, so it's like what we have a Ola Uber model. When you are on, you can quick on put on your switch for that I'm available for rides, and when I'm off, I'm not available for rides, a job. Okay, so that type of model we want to build in for females primarily.
Mhm.
The kind of target audience you're looking at, the women you just described, they would have very location specific requirements, right? They may not be able to go too far from home, etc. That will bring you'll have to get into really small markets. You won't have large radius markets, right? So you'll need them to not travel too much halfway across the city, etc. If it's like 2 hours of free time, she can't be traveling. So how is that going to be managed?
Yeah, that's very important factor we thought of, because that's why we getting into offline markets as well, because we will be physically over there. Now, what happens is this: in a smaller town this year, people can travel. In a bigger city like Bangalore, Ahmedabad, things will be a little complicated over there. Okay, so in a small segment, we have multiple features in that. If they are looking for a job in 5 kilometer, 2 kilometer radius, do they want a job with travel support? Do they want a job with full what do you call evening, online, offline, multiple ways in that way? Sometimes they will have food support. So these are premium features. In the beginning, they can choose whatever they want city-wise, but they'll have to travel, different thing will be there. But if they want premium support, something that they're looking for close by areas, or someone who can have a babysitter also with a job, some facilities, those types, then they'll have to pay premium for that as well. These are premium features in our platform.
Although time's up, I think we can take one more question. Mr. Goel,
It's for to understand your profitability in the process.
Profitability, yeah. In the beginning, we'll obviously have to go through it free for 3 months, 6 months, but yeah, profitability will primarily come from premium services, because for the individual people, we will be only giving 5 jobs free in a year. After that, they'll have to go for premium paid services. And for an employer, we will give them 50 head fulfillment. Like if he put one job, also one event, 50 people he wants to hire, that's it. After that, he'll have to pay premium services. So we will be charging as the premium services for that purpose.
Great.
all right. Thank you, Group 2. That was Group 2, everybody. Let's have a round of applause for Group 2's idea. Thank you. And now let's go ahead and invite Group 7 with their idea, Borrow.
Hello everyone, my name is Shant Manaria, founder of Borrow. Today I am excited to present a platform that addresses the needs of owners, renters and our environment. Welcome to the future of sharing and renting with Borrow. Let's dive deeper into the challenges we are addressing. The problem we are tackling can be summarized as follows. Owners often have valuable items that sit unused. They struggle to find a trustworthy platform to rent them out, worrying about the damage, the misuse, and the process. On the other hand, renters encounter a set of difficulties. Renters need items temporarily, but finding them is challenging. The variety is limited and the payment options too. They must navigate the platforms with limited trust and verifications, making the process cumbersome. Now for environment. Our current culture of excessive consumption harms the environment. Encouraging sharing and reusing is vital for a more sustainable future. With this set of problems, where does we observe the market rate? Upon observing the dynamics of platforms like OLX, we witnessed a significant demand for sharing. It was evident that individuals were eager to embrace this alternative way of accessing items they need, and owners were increasingly open to make their valuable possessions available for rent. These observations ignited the concept of Boro, as we recognize the immense potential to bridge the gap and create a seamless solution for the sharing and rental economy. What is Boro? Boro is an application that simplifies the process of renting and lending. It boasts a clean user interface and ensures users are verified through government IDs with eKYC methods. User can build a renting history, resulting in a rent score that lowers security deposit. They can also review and rate the interactions, building trust within the community. Validation and insights. To validate our idea, we started small. We created an Instagram page convincing OLX users to list their items for rent on our page. Within a short time, we received 3 orders this year. Not only provided market insights but also confirmed the need for an application or a tech-based solution. Looking ahead, we anticipated no direct competitors offering unique combinations of features. Our revenue model will include charging a 6% platform fee, which will be seamlessly included in the rent amount. In addition to this, we will be offering a paid advertising tools to enhance user visibility. To maintain quality and prevent oversaturation, we will limit the quantities of listings.
The audio is not clear at all, Mihir. So maybe either we give the opportunity to the founder to speak because the audio is not clear.
We can play the different video. Yes, can you play the different video? We have it in the system.
The idea validation because to save the time.
And to create a
Yeah, I think this might be internet issue also. So if we can switch the
Yeah, I switched
somebody-
already. Yeah, we can just continue from where we were here.
pricing. To validate our idea and to create we created an Instagram page with the username Boro, where we listed around 12 to 13 items. From in a time span of 15 days, we got 3 orders from them, which validated our idea. And we also spoke with lots of customers and the users about the user experience, which validated our idea. Our competition, not exactly what we are doing, but the vision is different, but the industry is same. Like there is a Flyrope which provides clothing, rental attire, they also provide clothing and many platforms, but they are very limited and haven't scaled much. How we love to earn? So basically, you want to start with a platform fee of just 6%. And then you want to design the products around the platform, like data-centric ad tools, second-hand item insurance, such custom design products around the platform. The basic financials are the main cost goes in the application development or our platform development. The other costs are the marketing and creating an awareness about sharing economy. Also, a little bit amount goes to the legal and compliance management, because legal and compliance plays an important role in our particular segment, as there is lots of work of agreement, rental agreements, and such kind of stuff. This is the business model canvas. Thank you for your time and attention.
All right, so that was group 7, and now your time for Q&A starts.
So Nishant, one thing is which I could not get from your presentation is when between the buyer or the renter and the provider, how is the logistics being taken care? Is your team going to be responsible for the logistics, or it will be third party, or it will be left up to them? How exactly the logistic will work out?
Basically, it's not for kind of city-to-city transport like an OLX, like we see in OLX now, the community-based, the locals around. Like the person can pick up from their nearby locations only.
It is left up to basically renter and the provider them to manage this entire thing.
Yeah, if they want to delivery, they can like choose a third-party delivery services which are our partner, either they can request for a pickup because the
Get that part. And also in terms of the liability of the goods quality or any issues arising out of this transaction, do you think this company will be responsible? Again, leaving that to between the renter and provider to sort out.
Initially, we want to try like P2P renting, where the liability is on both ends. But later, when we develop data and more structured format, we will provide services like insurance or the guarantee that the item is how they are expecting it.
You facilitating the actual financial transaction, meaning are you taking the credit cards, taking your 6% and paying back the person, or are they doing that somehow themselves?
No, that is from our end, like the commission and or the delivery fees and etc. Like we will take the payment from the customer.
Got it. So you're going to take responsibility for all of the payment structures through this thing. Okay, understood. Yeah. And are your competitors only taking 6%? That seems very low to me to cover all of your cost and the financial transaction and the cost of doing the financial transaction. If you're taking credit cards, that's going to take half of your 6% right there. I'm just curious.
Actually, since initially we are not providing much services, like we are just making the payment part and not guaranteeing much thing. So that's why that 6% validates that part. Like when we will take the liability and the other stuff, we can charge more.
And in terms of disputes, if the payments are getting routed through you all, so I guess the contact details will not be transparent to each side, right? In the sense, the owner and the borrower will not be transparent to each other, right?
Yeah, there won't be any kind of.
So therefore, you will essentially have to be in the middle of a dispute, and I suspect a lot of them will happen. Right? So if it's a camera, who is to know whether the camera was actually already defective or not?
Actually, the idea is initially that like the users will only be allowed to rent when they are verified through their government IDs. Like when we open a bank account, there are eKYC systems.
Then I'm talking about the product quality itself, right? So if I receive a camera from somewhere, it's not focusing. Owner will say, look, when it left my house, it was perfectly fine. I don't know who you are. I only know this rental company. I have no contact details. What happens then?
That is still part I want to more explore more.
Yeah, hello, sir. I am also a member of this group 7. I would like to take on this question. Since this is a very critical issue of the multi-sided business platform, that there is a lot of friction between the two sides of the platform. So initially we are working on this and we come up with the MAP, and till now we have not found any such problem. But we have a plan that we will try to ensure the quality of the product before any party who are listing their product on our platform. We will try to check the quality. After that only we will list that on. But till now we have not faced any such problem.
So then you will need manual checking, people going around to people's homes. 6% is not going to cover anything beyond your software. Even that you'll probably lose money.
No, means any person who wants to list their product on our platform, we will try to ensure that in initial stage we are dealing with the cameras and guitars and drones and some sorts of clothing only, especially ethnic wear and all those things. So we will try to ensure from our end that the quality should be as per the requirement of the borrower.
I've tried renting a camera. I went to pick it up because I wanted to check it in front of the owner. That's the safest way of doing it, I thought. I go and pick it up, any dispute. I actually didn't take it because I thought there was something wrong with it. I didn't want to. So I don't know. This is something you're going to have to sort out upfront.
Yeah, this type of issue is critical for this multi-sided business platform, and so we have to figure this out, and we have to form a legal type of bonding for this thing.
And that will be time. Thank you so much, Group 7, with their business idea borrow.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. And now, please go ahead and welcome Group 11 with their business idea, the Essential Pharmacy.
So, hello everyone. My name is Saumika. I'm currently pursuing my graduation final year from Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College for Women. So, today I'm here to share my experience and views on Idea to Startup program. First of all, I would like to thank Devi Lapati sir for providing us this wonderful opportunity, which enhances us to be the future entrepreneurs. As well as I would like to thank our chairman sir Chakrapani sir for giving us this opportunity. And I also thank Indian Institute of Management Udaipur and also Moonpreneur team. Yes, coming to our idea, it is Essential Pharmacy. Your right pharmacy is right here. It is an online application which helps the people to get their medicines delivery. Coming to problem statement, the people who are in need of medicines could not get in time, and as well as due to lack of time due to their busy schedule, they could not visit the medical store and get their medicines. And also we'll have a medicine which is not available in a particular location and which leads the customers to visit another location just for a medicine. So considering all this, we have choose this Essential Pharmacy. And coming to our innovation, if you want to use our application, you must be a member. That is, you have to get a subscription. We'll have the guaranteed delivery, and just scan the prescription sheet and get the medicines delivery. And our innovation is that will be easily recognizable vehicle that is red colored. If in case there are no delivery partners available, we are planning for an NGO team. They will be delivering the medicines. Yes, idea, easy location tracking, fast delivery through vehicle service, that may be bike or car, and we'll have the incentive drivers. The vision of Essential Pharmacy is to offer and deliver the medicines to the customers at a very genuine price. And value proposition for customers, that will be one place for offer on their regular customers, that is regular medicines intake, and they'll have the free gift coupons. For delivery partners, we'll have the 100% insurance and they'll have the weekly performance incentives. Competitive analysis, the direct and indirect competitors are Pharmacy and MedPlus. The differentiation factors from others' business idea is that we'll have a customized reminder in our application where the customers can customize their own notifications, which brings them the awareness that they have to get their medicines. That is, according to their medicines intake, they can plan their medicines delivery through their customized reminder. Yes, coming to market strategy, firstly, we would like to launch this application in Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata and Chennai, as the Mumbai has most percentage in, they are planning to get their medicines delivery through online. Yes, this is the competitive analysis. Coming to income, the subscription starts from 99, and yes, the finance and funding, we are planning to get in partnership with pharmaceutical companies, and we'll have the some service tax on customers, and we'll have the promotions of the pharmaceutical companies. Financial planning, 25 to 30 to pharmaceutical companies, 15 to 20 for the application partners, 5 to 10 to delivery partners. Yes. This prototype, this is the first one, this is the customer's screen, whereas the second one is the delivery partners. This is the product roadmap. First, we would like to research on market, what the people are willing to. Next, we would like to offer the application, and next, how we can develop that. Next, we'll have the partnerships, technology, the applications development. Then we would like to launch our app. Key partners, this is our business model. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Group 11, and your time with the judges starts now.
The biggest question that I have is around legal question with regards to delivering drugs to individuals. I don't know how it works in India, so I apologize. But in the US, this sounds like it's illegal. You have to make sure the drugs go to the right people. There's a whole issue around people stealing drugs and things of that nature. How are you addressing that?
So, sir, we have already the applications in India. They're still on process. We have the Pharmacy and MedPlus. So once the customer gets their prescription sheet, we'll have a scanner in our application. If he scans the application in it, we'll get all the medicines. they'll be popping out on the screen of the delivery partners. How we can manage is that we'll have the one-to-one trust, the applications of the customers as well as the delivery partners will be matching. So we'll have the correct details of the customers and the delivery partners. We'll have the guaranteed delivery.
To not only guarantee delivery, you have to guarantee that the actual correct drug ended up in the right hands of the person. So I understand, and it sounds like it's already a model out there that people are doing. So there must be that, but I would encourage you to make sure of that. The liability in your business, if you get it wrong, is, well, you would be out of business because people die. So you have to put the right infrastructure in place for that. But I do like the idea overall, and the need for it is very clear. So thank you.
Which feature of your plan is not being offered by people like 1mg and Pharmacy and Apollo Pharmacy and stuff like that?
Sir, we'll have the customized reminders in our application where the customers can set their own reminders according to their medicine intake. For example, I have taken the medicine today for 1 week. So as usual, that will be my regular medicine. So if I want my next delivery, I can customize my reminder, setting up some alarm. So after that 1 week, we'll have the alarm that will be ringing, and we can directly contact with the delivery partners and they'll be getting the medicines.
Not difficult to set an alarm on your own phone, right? That you need to buy something once every 10 days as a reminder and simply keep ordering from others. Is that the only differentiator between 4 or 5 other apps which are already there?
No, firstly, we are thinking of this customized reminder, sir. And after that, we'll have the easily recognizable vehicle, sir. So we'll have, comparing to others, they are using the regular vehicles. So apart from that, we would like to introduce a different vehicle which can be easily recognizable by all the people. That there will be no confusion in that.
Understood. Thank you.
So Swamika, I think you are very early in your idea, this entire thing. So
Yes.
one key thing that I can tell you, idea like that, the app is going to be probably the simplest thing that you can build. Where your trick is going to lie is going to be all in delivery and infrastructure and this entire logistics in this. Because simple thing, I think, look at most of the medicines at a large mass level you talk about, they'll not be costing very high. And your cost just to deliver within the city from one place to other place is going to be a lot more difficult for you to recover. So I think one thing as a team you should work is in terms of the unit economics understanding that what really your cost, because today you have Blinkit and a lot of those delivery startup who can just pick stuff from one place and get. Now they have certain baseline cost and they are trying to make it as cheap as possible for customers. Now you need to be asked question that can I have it with the vehicle and driver and all this cost involved, can I make it still viable, cheaper enough for me to sustain my business and actually deliver?
Okay.
All right. If no further questions, that will be time. Thank you so much for your presentation, Group 11. And next, I would go ahead and like to invite Group 12 with their business idea, Healthy Eat.
Greetings everyone, this is Group 12, the inventors, showcasing our idea, Healthy Eat. 21st century, with people becoming more busier than ever in the history of humankind, witnessed many lifestyle changes, mainly on food habits. In India, where transition can be seen from healthy traditional food to unhealthy processed food, adversely affecting health of millions of Indians. So our idea focus on this health aspect of our consumers by bringing them back to traditional food services. Services provided include in situ cooking of Indian traditional foods, example, dishes with millets, interface with nutritionists for effective diet plan, online recipe sharing for physical health aspects, and cooking therapy and meditation for mental health aspects. So our initial response from a small survey done in our surroundings, mainly in cities, was very good as people were enthusiastic to try our services. And according to IIM estimates food service apps will grow at 11.44% per year, showing an optimistic future for our idea. And coming to our market reach, according to our estimates, total addressable market is with 45.5 billion, service addressable market with 10 million, and service obtainable market with 1 million, all in dollars. Coming to our competitor, we all have a competitive edge with our competitors in providing multifaceted services to our consumers, focusing on mental, physical health aspects, also on cheaper cost and greater quality. And initial planning of us include providing service in the metropolitan cities and then expanding it to greater reach of towns and villages. So these are our financials showcasing our income and expenditure with net profit more than 1 lakh. The business model canvas here showcase our key partners who include home cooks, veteran cooks, mainly old age people who will be sharing the traditional knowledge with us, and activities include in-situ cooking, cooking therapy, online recipe sharing, and interface with nutritionists. We are also focusing on greater services and qualitative services for our customers by ensuring customer support, very good grievance redressal, and security by effective training and scrutiny on our staff. So thank you.
And thank you, Group 12. Let's start your Q&A with the panelists.
Yeah, hi. I just quickly want to get a clarity in terms of the service offering. Are you providing cooks or are you providing cooked meal, or is the both? What exactly the service offering from your startup?
The cooks, sir. They'll be booking and our cooks will be going there and they'll be cooking in the customer's house.
So you're not providing food actually. You're just providing cooks who can go to different places so people can book cooks. That's all.
They'll be cooking traditional foods.
Okay. All right.
And in that scenario, all the raw material, all the utensils, all the traditional method has to be available at the home itself?
There is, if they want us to provide the products, then we'll be providing and including the charge in the cost, or else they can provide themselves.
Okay. Who are your ideal customers as on date?
Mostly in the cities who work.
So when you're thinking of, connecting them with the home cook, when do you think they will get time to wait and just cook in live? On weekends or on weekdays?
Anytime, sir. Actually, they can book for a particular period of time, or they can book for a slot.
Okay.
I was not clear on how you make money on this. So can you just, what are you charging for the cook, and then what are you taking as your money? And are you charging the customer directly and then paying the chef, or is the chef getting paid and paying you for this?
Chef will be paid by us. We'll be taking directly from the customer.
Okay. What's your margin? If you could just describe how much the chef gets and how much you get.
For short term, like for one slot booking, they'll be going and preparing according to the dish. We'll be giving the income to our cook, sir. Like for small dishes, we'll be offering 150 to 200 for one slot booking. And if raw materials included, will be our expenditure goes to that, and we'll be adding our profit also. We are ensuring.
Do you have any idea of the number? Like, just how I understand, just one, is it 30%, 40%? How much do you make off of each deal that you have?
Yes, sir. Once see the screen share, sir. We have provided it.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question, but thank you. I'm okay.
You must be aware that in most of the major metros where your target clients are, right? Where the couple works or even bachelors go to office, but they want home cooked food. There is an informal, efficient system of finding yourself a cook, probably within 2-3 days of moving into a residence, right? That exists. It's informal, but it works.
Yes,
so you're trying to improve the efficiency of finding this cook, or what exactly? I mean, personal experience, 1 month back in Mangalore, someone in my family needed a cook available within the building itself within 2 days. And she comes there every day, comes in the morning, cooks for the day, puts it in the fridge and goes away.
Yes, sir, but they don't have actually the knowledge, because many working professionals now are suffering with health problems. And so our cook will be trained to provide healthy foods in modern basis, like we have millet cakes, etc. We'll be training our staff in that regard.
What's the cost of training up one cook?
We'll be training the group of our cooks group. First, initially, we'll be training the group, and it may be 50,000 to 60,000 for.
No, you just need to work on these, right? These are pointers to you, some of the questions which are coming, right? So you just take note and work on these things.
Yes. We are also focusing on cook therapy also, cooking therapy.
Yes.
All right. And that will be time for Group 12 for the business idea Healthy Eat. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now let us go ahead and invite the final team for the day, Group 15, with their business idea, customer desirability on MRI scan.
Hello everyone, we are Group 15 from AMS College. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to explore our ideas and thoughts in this wonderful platform. When it comes to customer desirability of MRI scans for children, there are few. The problem statement is how to address challenges and barriers faced by individuals with disabilities during the scanning process. Firstly, it is important to prioritize the well-being and comfort of children during the scanning process. MRI scans can be intimidating and unfamiliar to children, so efforts should be made to create a child-friendly and calming environment. This can conclude using colorful and engaging decor, providing distractions such as movies or music, and having trained staff who are experienced in working with children. Secondly, the safety of children during the MRI scan is the utmost important. MRI machines use strong magnetic fields, so it is crucial to ensure that all necessary safety precautions are in place to protect young patients. This includes screening for any metal objects or implants that may interfere with the scan and closely monitoring the child throughout the procedure. Additionally, clear and open communication with both the child and their parents or guardians is essential. Explaining the procedure in simple and age-appropriate language can help alleviate any fears and anxieties. It is also important to address any concerns or questions that the child or their family may have. Overall, the customer desirability of MRI scans for children lies in creating a safe, comfortable, and child-friendly experience. By prioritizing their well-being, ensuring safety measures are in place, and maintaining open communication, we can help make the MRI scanning process a positive and beneficial experience for children. The income from MRI scans for children can vary depending on factors like location, healthcare, insurance coverage. The revenue generated from MRI scans for children can vary depending on the factors like number of scans performed, the pricing structure, etc. Solutions can be as follows. Child-friendly environment. Creating a welcoming and child-friendly atmosphere within the MRI facility. Decorating the waiting area with colorful and playful designs to ease anxiety. Communication. Thank you for the respected sirs and ma'am for your time and attention. We hope you are excited about our MRI scan project as we are. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Group 15. Now your time with the panelist starts.
I didn't understand the revenue point of it, right? These would be one time. It's more to do with decor and some amount of training, right? So how will you make revenue on an ongoing basis from this? So and obviously, a general hospital will have an MRI machine that is used for grown-ups as well as children. If they choose to decorate all their machines this way, that's fine. But then they'll pay you once for the idea or whatever the stickers you provide or whatever, right? So how do you keep on making revenue over the next 10 years?
Good evening, sir. I'm Diksha from Group 15. When it comes to revenue, we are not, the machine is the fixed asset, sir. While the decorations and everything else will be costing us more, but that will make the process easier and it will help the children to go through the MRI scan easily, and that will eventually attract more patients to visit our hospital, means the hospital we are having this partnership with. In that way, the revenue is collected, sir. For example, if we make 20 scans per day, we might have the margin of 20% to the hospitals, and the amount of the rent which is costed for the machine, it is only the technology we are adding to the machine. So we'll be getting that amount as our revenue, our income.
So
So your
Diksha, actually,
belief is
right?
Go ahead,
Please
please.
go ahead. Okay, I'll just quickly ask. Actually, we're having a bit challenge to understand what exactly your company is offering. Are you operating an MRI centers, basically getting a machine, decorating it the way you want, and creating the whole environment and running a center? Or are you providing this design service to manufacturers who can create these different type of MRI machines and sell them? What exactly is your product?
Sir, actually, we are neither providing the design nor taking the new machine. We are making we are innovating it. Means the existing machine, we are modifying it and we are offering the services. We just have this partnership with the hospitals where they take the 20% of our earnings, sir. As in, we'll pay for the rent, the machine's rent.
So you will have the machine, you will get the machine, you will modify the machine, and then you'll give it to a hospital. Is that what you're going to do?
No, sir. Hospital is having the machine. We just
Right.
modify it, and we share the earnings, the amount, the income. We share the income, sir. So here, the machine is neither ours or we are not spending
So
the
we
fixed
get that.
asset
So I
amount.
think what Avinash was saying, if I'll go back to the same point. So it looks like if I'm a hospital, I have MRI machine. So your team comes and then basically you are going to change the MRI machine to look like with all these different decors and everything. And on top of that, then you are going to come back with a revenue model asking me saying you per scan. Is that
Yes.
what it is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I think Ken, I'll let you go ahead with your question, please.
No, I think it's on the exact same point, is that I think it's going to be very challenging to have a hospital who spends a lot of money on these machines. They're very expensive machines, giving you any profit at all. And it's not an ongoing basis. It's a one, as both the other panelists have said, it's a one-time thing. It's going to be very hard to justify an ongoing cost in this business. So you may need to rethink your business model. The idea is, I mean, you're trying to do something good, and I understand the idea, just the business model may not hold together. So you may need to rethink that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So Diksha, I just want to understand, is it a problem, that big a problem right now?
Yes, sir. There are so many, like the children are facing a problem. They suddenly get panic attacks, and children are not. I mean, they are not that confident to get into the MRI scans, and they keep moving in the MRI scans, and through that, the result is also not. I mean, in India, there is the result will be varying, sir. And if the children are given a sound or a music like, we don't want you, the pirates are there, we don't want you to catch it, they feel it as a adventure. And when people go and it makes easier, we get accurate results through that, and it will be easier for the patients.
All right, and that will be time for Group 15. Let's have a round of applause for Group 15, the final team for the day. Good job, Group 15. Thank you for your presentation. And now the really awaited time has come. Now it's the time for deliberations. So we would be moving all the panelists into a breakout room. Panelists, you will be receiving a join option on your screen. If you can go ahead and click on join. And in the meantime, I would go ahead and like to invite Ms. Suresh Thaka again to address the event.
Okay, thank you, Mihir. I just share my screen and then talk about how the incubation center can support, the people who would like to pursue their idea on a full-time basis. I hope the presentation is visible here, right?
Yeah.
Hi. So I'll be just briefly talking about about the incubation center, the activities that we have been doing so far and the various programs that we have under the incubation center and how, the participants can be part of one of the program that the incubation center is, running, keep doing on an annual basis. Okay. These are, as you understand, that we are a technology business incubators. We are operational since last 5 years. We work with disruptive innovators, entrepreneurs, early-stage startups, pioneering change and rewiring our economy to deliver a sustainable future. Okay. Coming to the focus area, we have two very specific focus areas when we engage with startup. One is impact ventures, where we have specifically chosen 5 thematic areas, which is zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy. Specifically to back the startup which are into the impact sector, we have also created an impact innovation fund, which is our own fund where we provide capital, seed funding to startups that are working into these specific areas up to 40 lakh rupees. Okay. Another focus area is, deep tech startup or disruptive startups. Here we are sector agnostic, but we look for, innovative technologies. What, the technology is, there is something innovations in terms of the business model, in terms of the technologies, and is the technology is going to addressing, a large problem or a market, right? So we look for those innovative ideas under this particular focus area. This is just a brief about, the kind of impact that we have created in the last, specifically 3 years. We have worked with more than 216 startups. We have invested more than 355 lakh rupees, specifically in the terms of the seed capital. We have also provided around 232 lakh rupees in terms of pure grants, which is equity free without any fee, just to support the startup at the ideation stage so that they can, build a proof of concept and then, do the pilot validation. And later on, we do provide seed capital in terms of, against equity. Coming to the kind of impact that have been created by the startup, like almost around 23 CR in revenue, 260 kind of additional jobs that have been created by not those 216, but the active incubated startup, which is currently part of the incubation center. So every year we take certain startups, they graduate, and the active startups, we are only projecting in terms of how much employment they have created. Coming to in terms of what we offer to the startups, there are 3 essential things, which is coaching in terms of capital and the connections for market access to build your network and scale your business. These are the key programs that we conduct each year. Okay, one is, as I mentioned, the Idea to Startup program. Once you have graduated from the Idea to Startup program and you would like to pursue your journey, the startup or the founder journey on the full time, then we have the pre-incubation or the entrepreneur in residence fellowship program, where you could get associated with us and you will receive a funding of monthly initial funding of 30,000 on a monthly basis. However, apart from this funding, if you believe that you have been able to successfully build, demonstrate the proof of concept or want to build the minimum viable product, then the incubation center can further provide you funding subject to, various qualification criteria up to 10 lakh rupees to build your first minimum viable product. Once you have built your MVP, then you can be part of our incubation program, which is again, where we provide you dedicated coaching, mentorship, and the scale-up support. There you are also eligible to, take investment up to 50 lakh rupees from the incubation center to launch your product and do the initial product market fit validations and decide whether you would like to scale your idea based on the validation that you receive from the customers. Okay. After the incubation, these are like regular programs that we conduct, then there are some very time specific, duration specific program and also sector specific program that we conduct for various startups. One is the acceleration program. So we keep doing one acceleration program on an annual basis. And periodically we announce call for application for this program. But these programs are not for, the ideations or the early stage startup. These programs are for startups that have already launched a product in the market and have done some early, have tasted some early success. So we help them to scale their business at a rapid, you can say at an accelerated speed. The second is specifically again an accelerator program, but only and only for startups, initiated by female founders. Again, as I mentioned, this is for an advanced stage of startups backed by female founders, where we provide them the entire acceleration mentorship with the funding support also in all these programs. Another program is basically we are, as I mentioned, committed to help the artisans and the craft entrepreneurs. So we do conduct a craft business incubator programs. So some of you which are working into the craft sectors, maybe this program we launched the call for applications around December, and then the program, the formal engagement commences from January to March. It's like another 3 to 4 month kind of an acceleration kind of a program, which we do in collaboration with Indian Institute of Craft and Design. So these are few programs that I have talked about. So you can, be part of the program depending on what stage of in your startup journey you are. Okay, and also these programs, all of them come with a certain financial component to help you to, move from stage A to stage B in your startup journey. So I will, as I mentioned, that all these programs have a startup funding component, and you mentioned that the minimum funding that is available is 4 lakh to 10 lakh rupees in the form of grants. Okay, and later on, if you are looking to scale, then we can provide you, in the range of 20 to 50 lakh. We are partner with most of the government schemes that are available, that are announced by the government. So we are implementation partners, and we help the startups to avail those benefits from the various government ministries and the schemes that are available. Apart from that, as we mentioned, we have our own in-house fund also, which is by the name of Impact Investment Fund, where we only specifically support startups that are into the, working into 5 thematic sustainable development goal areas. So with this, I think that's all about in terms of the kind of services and support that we provide to the startup. And I would be happy to take any Q&A if there are specific questions or any further clarification is required by the participants in terms of like how the incubation center can support and how they can get associated with us. I have interacted with most of you one-to-one, so you can have my contact details with the incubation centers. You can write, you can approach to us. Of course, once the program gets concluded, we would be happy to support you with your startup journey. Open for questions if there are any, happy to answer them.
Any questions, anybody? You can go ahead and put your questions in the chat as well. And thank you so much, Suresh, for outlining everything for us very clearly. Everybody, you can utilize the chat box for questions. You can also use the raise hand emoji if you want to bring something up.
And also, while we receive some Q&A, because I mentioned that these programs are specifically if you would like to pursue your idea full time, and the best way is to start with the Entrepreneur in Residence program, where we would be happy to provide you the initial. You can decide whether you would like to how to validate the idea, build the prototype, everything. Having said that, let's say that if you are still in a dilemma and you still would like to before taking the final plunge to the startup journey, you need some more validation, some more guidance, or some more help from us, the incubation center. We would be happy to assist you with your queries without even being part of any of these programs. You can write to us, and if you believe that there are certain doubts that you have around your idea or how to move or how to proceed, we would be happy to even provide that guidance, whether it's you should take the plunge into your entrepreneurial journey, or what should be the right time for you to have the first step, whether what you need to do to validate or to make the final decision. We might even give you a step a very design that these are the steps that you need to take, and this will help you to make the final decision.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that address. And it's a invaluable opportunity for everybody present here. So everybody, I would recommend, if you haven't made use of it, you can go ahead and utilize this. With that said, I would go ahead and like to invite Dr. Rajni, who is the secretary of the Andhra Mahila Sabha, and I would like her to address the event.
Yeah, thank you, Meher. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm Rajni, secretary and correspondent of Andhra Mahila Sabha. And I think today we are missing Chakrapani Garu because of some medical emergency. He's at the hospital. He's busy with his father's problem, is there medical problem. Therefore, we could not have him today. Now, I really feel happy to be a part of this final, I think, program. I want to thank Udaipur IIM, where 50 girls are being registered, and I think they have done 5 assignments. And really, we are happy to have being a part of this wonderful program, and where we could not think of such things except our Chakrapani Garu. Because of him, I think we could step into this such a wonderful program. And I want to thank Mr. De Garu for involving our college in such a great, it is a great opportunity for our children. And this is the first undergraduate college, I believe, to take part in such a wonderful incubation where new ideas are being coming out. Usually people are behind engineering colleges for such type of programs, but this is the first time that our college has been involved. And for that, I want to thank both our Chakrapani Garu and Mr. De Virlapatti Garu. And my thanks also to Bharati Madam, where always she should be present and communicating with us. A different type of messages also she'll be sending us, and then she'll be supporting us. And I want to thank Mr. De Garu for his vision, and our Chakrapani Garu for his support, that we could effectively connect with such a high-end institutions. And our children, 3 of our groups have been identified for good ideas, and they have presented, I believe. And I'm very happy, and children also are very much happy with that. And then very encouraging results are being seen with our mentors also. Mentors, they are working hard. This is a very new avenue for us, very much new. Undergraduate college, I think everybody can understand, will be purely theoretical. The college will be very much theoretical, no practicals at all, and no exposure. It is a closed system of education. But now, because of YA program, our students are coming out of their mental closeness, and they are thinking something to do to the society. In that way, I think 3 people have presented. Our groups have presented. I'm very happy to have their ideas open to you. And this is the first time, very first time. And I appreciate our children with good ideas. They are coming out, and this will be the first step, I believe, and more. And I want to thank Mr. De Garu for arranging a visit to T-Hub also. We had a very good experience. Nearly 150 students visited that T-Hub, where we could find out all sorts of how all the steps involved in entrepreneurship. And moreover, we were given time for having an expert strategy on any idea, and right execution, how exactly we should execute the idea, and optimal capital, spending optimal capital. In these lines, our children also had a little idea when they have visited Tea Hub. For that, I want to deeply thank Mr. D. Garu and Bharati Garu for arranging the same. Yeah, really, we are happy, sir. Moonpreneur is doing wonderful job, and we want to continue these activities throughout years to come. Whereby we are opening door to showcase our students' ideas, whether it is simple or complicated, whatever it is. Now we have started, and going on will be, I think our children will do wonders, I believe. So they are through these assignments and interactions. I'm very happy. And Chakrapani Garu also is very happy with our children. And we did not expect such a type of reaction and such a well receiving. But we could see that each and every teaching and non-teaching staff also, I want to thank our college staff, where each and every person is being involved in this program. And this is a wonderful program where you are changing our vision also. The college vision also you have changed. So I deeply thank our Mr. Degaru for such a beautiful chance given to our children. Thank you. Thank you very much. Once again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind and thoughtful words. We really appreciate your presence here today. And everybody, now it is time to end the suspense and declare the results for today. And to do the honors, I would go ahead and like to invite Day, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Mihir. The panel met, and I mean, I really appreciate every panel member. They brought so much of knowledge and the experience and the wisdom. All of you who competed, who were part of this final pitch, you probably learned from the questions they asked, thoughtful questions. And so hopefully you all taken the feedback positively, and we all here to help you. And so take the feedback and questions in a positive spirit. And I'm very, very thrilled to see the change in mindset in especially the students. They are looking at the world in a different lens now. They see a problem. Oh, this is the problem that I want to solve it. And I want to solve it to make the world better and the people around me better. That's the mindset change we are kind of looking, especially from tier 2, tier 3 cities, villages, because 65 to 70% of the population in India is from villages. And if you can identify these problems and solve it and make the life better for the people, money will come. There's no problem. So just go with that mindset of making the world better with your talent, with your skill. And every idea that came is a practical problem that you're facing. And so I'm glad that you picked the right problems. And I'm glad that you went through this whole process of looking at the problem, how a problem can be converted into a plan and a business. So some of you were able to do a little bit well. Some of you are still need to do some more work. But overall, I'm very, very pleased. And I'm also very pleased with the, panel of judges. I mean, these people have taken time from their busy schedule to come and offer their guidance and wisdom. So thank you, all the judges. So with all that, so we got the two prizes. The second prize goes to Koshish, group number 2. Congratulations, Koshish group. Shraddha, Mohit, Shweta, and Rajiv, congratulations. And this is very personal to me. I have 2 daughters, who both of them actually now married and have the kids. And so this is something they were struggling with. So we have kids we want to take care of, but still we want to be, connected to the world. But, pandemic kind of helped them in a different way. Because of the pandemic, they didn't have to go to the work, but they work from home. But pandemic won't be there forever. So this is the amazing idea. I wish you all good luck and success. And a lot of women in India are leaving the workforce because of the children. And so you are solving a very good problem. And I wish you all success with that. Now, the first prize goes to Cat on a Mission, Group 1. Congratulations, Group 1. Yeah, the sustainability is a huge problem, and you're solving that with these hemp jackets. And congratulations to Nisha, Rahul, and Vishnu. Now, I want to make an offer to all the teams that, if you get accepted in an incubator nearest to you, I will give you, each one of you, each team, 25,000 rupees. The only thing is you got to tie up with the incubator close by. So for Andhra Mahila Sabha, I would say you go and approach T-Hub, and for the people in near and Udaipur, if you approach the Udaipur Incubation Center and you get accepted by the incubator, you would get 25,000. You can spend the way you want. That's fine, because I know you will use that money, judiciously and well. So each one of you will get 25,000, provided you get accepted by an incubator. And incubator has its own, criteria. So I don't want to get in there, but I know if an incubator accepts you, that means they have seen, you as a viable business, and they want to help you and incubate you. So I like to be part of it, that journey, and I will give all the teams in this finalists who gets accepted by incubator, I will give you 25,000 rupees. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Day sir, and let's have a big round of applause for today's finalists, participants, winners, panelists, everybody involved. Amazingly well done, and thank you for making today's event a huge success. Thank you for gracing this event with your presence. We really appreciate it, and we hope you have a fantastic week ahead, along with fantastic festivities. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. Really appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.
Thank you.